So in the last 6 months, I've done 80K with my fitness coaching business, and in the next 9 minutes, I want to show you how you can 11x your fitness coaching business. Yeah, so let's start our 9-minute timer. Started. So number one thing that you need to focus is on riches are the niches. Yeah, if you work with everyone and anyone, you're gonna struggle with your fitness coaching, business. Same as me. Like for the first 1.5 years, I was working with anyone and everyone, and it was like pain in the ass. I was sending hundreds of cold DMs, posting organic content, and then wondering why I'm not growing. So some examples of riches could be entrepreneurs, busy professionals, tech professionals, like stay-at-home moms, who take care of their newborns, and then just make specific content on them, showing expert. Make sure your content is resonated with them, and you're gonna see how easier it will be to scale. Second point is talk to more people. DMs are the real gold mine. Conversations means clients. Yeah. So if you're now just posting for sake of posting and thinking that people will come to you and they will be ready to buy from you, like that's not how it works. Yeah. Sometimes of course it's gonna happen like that, but most of the times you need to start making conversations. So engage with people who like your content, people who watch your stories, new followers, and also make sure to follow up with them. And later on, once you kind of scale to 10K months, you can easily put appointment setter in the place that's gonna do it for you and gonna save you lots of time. And learn to sell. Yeah, no leads matter if you can't convert. Sales is a skill, master it. Maybe you are now going on a calls without having like a real structure and hoping they will buy from you, but probably that's not how it works. You are afraid to go on a calls, you kind of avoid them because you don't know how to sell. Learn how to sell. Like I have a YouTube video where I literally talk about my sales script, how I made 6 figures, so make sure to check it out and you're gonna crush it in your sales. And also focus on amazing results. If you're now like a shitty coach and you don't believe in your process, you don't believe that you are actually a coach that gets results, like it's gonna be hard way for you to scale your business. Like you need to focus on your craft, you need to focus on your skills and actually care about people. If you are only here for the money, trying to live this freedom life, probably it's going to be hard for you to scale. But if you actually care about people and delivering the best result for them, you're going to see how easy for you it is to scale. For me, for example, clients like literally send me messages. Like I wake up in the morning, they have sent me a message. Hey, Oskar, really appreciate the things that you have done so far with me. Like you really have changed my life. And that's one of the best feelings that you can get, And then delivering like amazing results, transformations, is just gonna also do good for your business, especially at the start. Really focus on client delivery, go on as many one-on-one calls as possible, and once you scale, then you kind of can delegate it. Fifth, leverage big creators or influencers. One shout out can change everything. Yeah, so also I would recommend if you have any friends, or maybe if you don't have any friends, then just reach out to big creators, maybe in your niche. Yeah, so maybe you work with entrepreneurs, so maybe try to work with some popular entrepreneur and work with him for free, and just how to say, deliver amazing results. Maybe make sure that in the contract, he posts sometimes stories and tag your name, and maybe once you get also a big transformation, you can make a collab post, and if he has 100, 500, or even 1 million, let's say followers, it's gonna do really, really well for your business, so also don't be afraid to work for free with some of these creators or influencers, because they gonna be really good for your business, and gonna help you grow. Point number 6 is make a video sales letter. Yeah, because it's gonna pre-sell and qualify leads on autopilot. Probably now you're hopping on a sales calls with people you just booked, or maybe with cold outreach you got them on a call somehow, yeah, and like they don't even know you, they don't trust you, like they maybe have watched like 3-4 reels of you which are 30 seconds, you know, and it's gonna be hard for them to actually become a high ticket client, you know. It's gonna be very rare that someone pays like 2-3K for your program after just watching a couple of reels, you know. So the biggest thing that you can do is make a video sales letter, and video sales letter is basically explaining your program, showing your client transformations, who are you, yeah, tell about also your story. And if you don't know how to do it, I will probably make in the future a video how to do it. But for now, I would recommend to watch like Russell Brunson and buy his book, yeah, Expert Secrets. Like it's one of the best books that you can literally read for marketing and understanding like hero story. So have it, read it, and you're gonna see how to actually do it, you know. And then people will be more likely to trust you and buy from you, you know. They're gonna go on a calls with you ready to buy, and you will need to do less selling. Point number 7 is hire a mentor or coach. Yeah, it's gonna shortcut years of trial and error with the right guidance. I literally believe where I am today, yeah, Bali, having freedom, making 6 figures a year, it's because I invested and bought from the right mentors, you know. I'm not saying that you need to buy from me, yeah. If you want to buy because I get good results, I have gotten good results, then yeah, book a call below. But if it's not me, that's totally okay. Then just hire someone else, a coach, and it's gonna help you grow so way faster, you know, gonna save you many years. And point number 8, ads is better than organic. So how I scale my business to like 6 figures a year is mostly from ads. Yeah, ads are not complicated. Literally, what you can do, what you can start is with follow ads, Instagram ads. I have also video on YouTube how exactly you need to do it for fitness coaching, because with ads you can literally control, yeah, your niche, audience, and ready to buy clients. You know, with organic you have less control. You can go really famous, get 1 million, 2 million views on reels, but most of them will be broke people. Point number 9 is build a personal brand. People buy you first, share your story, values, and face. Yeah, so don't also just focus on these viral reels or giving more value. Of course you need to give value, but also share your life, you know, show that you are human, show that you actually do some interesting stuff in your life. Don't be this like just robot or stuck in this like value-based content. Yeah, showcase your life, where you live, what you do, what you eat, you know, what's your gym routine. Like learn also how to story tell in your content, and that's just gonna make people understand that you are also a human being, you know, and you are one of us. It's gonna make a big difference. And then point number 10 is like track metrics and refine. Know your numbers, optimize what works, drop what doesn't. Yeah, probably you're not even tracking your KPIs. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you what I'm tracking. So what I'm tracking is literally how much I'm spending on ads, how many DMs I send, how many follow-ups, you know, how many calls I book, how many cash collected, revenue. You know, here we made close to 17K. We got 635 followers. Here's 9 minutes. Just gonna finish up this. Also sales calls, you know, like how many sales calls we get, how many leads. So I literally track everything. Yeah, so from sales calls. So if you're not tracking right now, probably you don't know what to actually optimize in your business, you know, and that's one way how to be stuck forever. So make sure you track your numbers. And if you want to 11x your coaching business with a person who walks the talk actually and have done the exact system, then book a growth assessment coaching call, yeah, with me personally to talk about business, talk about your goals and how exactly we can scale your business. And if you like this video, just make sure, yeah, to subscribe also to my channel, and I see you in the next video.